What's up, Black and White sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video. All right, Antonio Brown. You thought that the last video we put up on him would be the last one. Of course not. But the last news on Antonio Brown was that he was done with the NFL. He wasn't going to come back. Antonio Brown even posted that he was enrolling back in school, going back to college. And that was very, very short-lived. Now the report is that Antonio Brown wants to come back to the NFL. We knew this was going to come. We knew this was going to happen because think of it. When he was released from the Patriots, he lost out on $9-10 million. When he was with the Raiders, he lost out on $15 million. And from what I understand about Antonio Brown's lifestyle, he spends a lot of money. So there's no way in the world he was going to be completely done with the NFL and say, I'm done playing, when all of that money that he gave up, he was making that money before. Now he's making no money. Think of this. But the word is that he wants his legal situation all cleared up so he can return to the league. Now, he's talking about in the next few weeks. How is this going to happen, man? You've been accused of 2 sexual assaults. Those things don't get resolved in the blink of an eye. And then at that, what team actually wants to bring you back in? You're too much of a distraction. Think of this. At the end of last season, you were on the Steelers. Now you have been released from the Raiders and you've been released from the Patriots. You played in one total game. One total game. That's it. So why does Antonio Brown think a team wants him to play this season? Now, I will say this. If he gets his legal situation all taken care of, I think he'll return to the league. I think he will. But I don't think it's going to happen this season. For one thing, we have seen Antonio Brown look like a total loser with his behavior. He's been acting like a 3-year-old. You know, he called out the Raiders organization. He called out Big Ben. He threw Robert Kraft under the bus. There's no team that's going to want to touch this guy this season. Yes, we know he can play. The man is immensely talented. But what has his talent really done? Has it equaled to wins for the Raiders? No. Did it equal wins for the Steelers? No, they didn't even make the playoffs last year. Now, the Patriots, that's a different animal right there. He was only around for one game, and that was it. He was done. So if you can't stay on the Patriots, what team can you actually stay on? I just don't see Antonio Brown coming back this season. But he wants to come back because he misses that money. I don't blame him. I mean, $15 million, that's a lot of money to lose out on. But he did it to himself. He wanted out of Oakland. So he kind of staged this whole thing to where he would get released. And then you get to the Patriots, $10 million. You're going to get that. But no, you couldn't stop not pressing send. He went out and he threw out some text messages to one of his accusers. That's a no-no. You cannot do that, man. You can't do that. So do you guys see any team touching Antonio Brown this season? Because I just don't see it. The man is more trouble than what he is worth. I mean, he would have been the perfect fit for Tom Brady. The perfect fit. But yet, he had to send out these text messages to his accuser. And I'm not even saying that he did anything to that woman. These allegations against him could be completely false. It could be. But still, you have to follow the process. You can't go out and do that kind of stuff. But man, Antonio Brown wants that money. I don't blame him for wanting the money, but he did this to himself. But guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.